The legend began in 1950, though we suspect nobody could have envisioned just how popular this small van would become. Its rear-mounted 1.1-liter flat-4 engine was air-cooled and produced just 24 horsepower, though by the end of the run that grew to 54 horsepower from a 1.5-liter engine. German production ended in 1967, but in Brazil, production of slightly modified T1 continued until 1996. The basic formula continued for the Type 2 second-generation run. The split-front windshield was replaced with a single design, and the bus grew slightly both in space and weight. However, it was still a small, lovable machine available in several different body styles, be it a bus, cargo van, or a pickup truck. It also kept the air-cooled engine in the back, which ultimately evolved to become a 2.0-liter mill, good for 70 horsepower. As with the T1, production for Euro and US models ended in 1979, but some markets saw a modified version start back up in the early 1990s. The last air-cooled, rear-engined Volkswagen was a T2C built in Brazil in 2005. Angular lines were the hallmark of the third-generation Type 2 that entered the scene just in time for the 1980s. Slightly bigger overall, it still retained the Type 2 rear-engine design, with a choice of van or pickup bodies. However, it saw the demise of the air-cooled engine in large-scale production, with liquid-cooled mills arriving in 1983. The T3 also saw luxury items like power steering and air conditioning available for the first time. In South Africa, T3 production actually stretched into 2002, but this generation would ultimately mark the end of the rear-engined VW bus. Entering production before the final German T3 run in 1990, the T4 took the Type 2 mainstream with a front-engine minivan-style layout. We say minivan style because VW still offered a pickup truck variant in addition to passenger and cargo vans. Camper versions were also available, and while the front engine shift took away the Type 2's unique character, it came with a terrific infusion of power, culminating in a 2.8-liter, 24-valve V6 engine, making 201 horsepower. No longer a small underpowered van, the fifth-generation T5 grew to medium-sized stature for European markets. Costly import taxes led VW to drop it from its American portfolio, where sales couldn't justify the extra expense. The front-engine T5 turned either its front wheels or all four, using a range of gasoline and diesel engines that in top spec offered 232 horsepower. Ironically, the camper version of the T5 was called California, despite not being offered in the U.S. market. Cargo and passenger vans as well as a truck version were still available. The current generation T6 still uses the same T5 underpinnings, but gained a significant design update for its 2015 launch. Though completely different from its T1, beginnings as a bare-bones, air-cooled van, the versatility of the Type 2 still endures. Buyers can get a new transporter as either panel van, a passenger van, a camper, a pickup truck, or a chassis cab ready for a custom upfit. Front or all-wheel drive is offered, with power coming from either a 2.0-liter gasoline or diesel engine. The ID. Buzz reflects a new era for motoring. Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles has already begun sales in Europe, and the first vehicles will be delivered to their owners this fall. There are two versions, the ID Buzz MPV and the ID Buzz Cargo Van. The ID Buzz is an avant-garde vehicle for families, active people, and businesses. The style is clear, iconic, powerful, and friendly. The tight overhangs of the aerodynamic body correspond visually with the agile drive characteristics. The 201 horsepower electric motor makes its maximum torque of 229 pound-foot immediately available.